From sleek Ferraris to mind-boggling Bugattis, these luxury cars are not just a status symbol, they're a work of art, engineering marvels that carry a hefty price tag. Today, we're going to witness what happens when these speed demons meet their match in some of the most spectacular and costly crash tests ever conducted. Prepare yourself, because we're about to witness millions of dollars in carnage, all in the name of safety and precision. It's a high-stakes game where every scratch counts, and every crunch sends shockwaves through the world of luxury. Hello, luxury enthusiasts. Welcome back to Luxury Idol Tips, the ultimate destination for all things opulent and extravagant. I'm your host, Luxury Idol, and today, we're diving headfirst into the realm of adrenaline-pumping, heart-stopping luxury, as we bring you the top 10 most jaw-dropping and wallet-crushing car crash tests of all time. So, fasten your seatbelts, because Luxury Idol Tips is about to take you on an exhilarating journey through the world of extravagant car crash tests. Range Rover Velar. The Range Rover Velar serves as a bridge between two popular models, namely the Range Rover Sport and the Range Rover Evoque. It accomplishes this role admirably, boasting a potent 376 horsepower V6 engine and a spacious interior designed to deliver high-tech comfort. The 2017 model underwent rigorous testing by Euro NCAP, and it excelled in all areas, earning top marks for performance and crash protection, thanks to its comprehensive crash avoidance technology. During the frontal offset test, the passenger dummy remained unharmed in critical body areas, and the passenger compartment maintained its stability upon impact. Even in the more severe side pole impact test, the Range Rover Velar achieved a perfect score. Furthermore, the emergency braking system demonstrated its effectiveness in preventing collisions at nearly all test speeds. Audi Q8. The Audi Q8, designated at number 9, shares nearly its entire structural framework with the Q7 and comes equipped with the same safety features. These critical safety elements encompass standard forward collision warning, automated emergency braking, and blind spot monitoring, among others. The absence of alterations in the safety equipment domain appears to be a positive aspect for this vehicle. In 2021, the NHTSA awarded the Audi Q8 a 5-star rating in its crash tests, with a perfect score achieved in the side crash test and all related subcategories. Additionally, it received near-perfect scores in frontal offset and rollover assessments. Furthermore, the IIHS recognized it as a top safety pick, signifying a commendable safety rating for both drivers and passengers, encompassing factors like roof strength and front crash prevention systems for both vehicle-to-vehicle and vehicle-to-pedestrian evaluations. Tesla Model S. The safety rating of the 2014 Tesla Model S is impeccable. When subjected to independent testing by the NHTSA for that model year, it achieved the highest possible scores in all categories and subcategories, with no exceptions. It garnered a perfect 5 out of 5-star rating in every conducted test. One of the Model S's most significant advantages during these tests was its lack of a large fuel-powered engine block. This absence provided it with a more extensive crumple zone to absorb impacts effectively. In the side pole test, the Model S performed exceptionally well, thanks to the inclusion of deep aluminum extrusions in the car's side rail. These extrusions distributed the force of impact across the entire car body, thus minimizing the effects before the pole could make contact with an occupant. Additionally, the car exhibited only a 5.7% risk of rollover. Porsche Tycoon. The Porsche Tycoon, Porsche's inaugural electric vehicle, embodies the sleekness of a sports sedan and upholds the brand's esteemed reputation for high performance. While the Euro NCAP awarded the Porsche Tycoon an impeccable overall 5 out of 5-star rating, signifying the highest possible score, there were areas for potential enhancement. In rear-end collision tests, the car received only a marginal rating, primarily due to the need for improved protection against whiplash injuries, both for the head restraints and front seats. A similar issue was noted for the rear seats. Additionally, during frontal offset tests, concerns arose about the risk of injuries to child occupants, with protection being satisfactory for most critical body areas except the neck, which could prove fatal in a real-world scenario. Mercedes-Benz G-Class. The 2020 Mercedes-Benz G-Class has not undergone crash testing by either the NHTSA or the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS. However, in Europe, the 2019 model was assessed by the Euro NCAP, where it achieved a flawless 5-star rating. It demonstrated its safety credentials in both side pole impact and side barrier tests, effectively safeguarding all critical body areas of the occupants and earning maximum points, much like the Tycoon. The G-Class comes equipped with standard automatic emergency braking, providing safety even when traveling at highway speeds. The lane assistance system also performed admirably, effectively preventing unintentional lane departure and addressing critical situations. Regrettably, there were concerns about weak chest compression results in the driver's seat during frontal offset and full side barrier tests. Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG. Even by contemporary standards, the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG remains an exceptional vehicle designed for speed, thanks to its 6.2-liter V8 engine that generates an impressive 583 horsepower. Despite its supercar status, neither the NHTSA nor the IIHS has conducted crash tests on this model, and even the Euro NCAP lacks a safety rating for it. However, there are online videos of crash tests that demonstrate the remarkable ability of its sleek, elongated hood to absorb the impact of a frontal collision to the extent that the windshield remains intact. Furthermore, an inverted SLS AMG was subjected to rollover testing, and it successfully preserved its gull-wing doors. In the event of a rollover, these doors automatically opened, facilitating an easy escape for passengers. Lamborghini Mercio. In early November 2010, Lamborghini officially announced the conclusion of production for its Mercio line. Unsurprisingly, there are no crash test ratings available from the NHTSA, IIHS, or Euro NCAP for this model. It's common for many supercars not to disclose their safety ratings, and the Mercio was no exception. The final iteration of the Mercio is referred to as the SV, distinguished by its carbon fiber body, with only the doors and roof being made of steel. During a frontal offset test, the vehicle had to rely solely on its frame and front hood to absorb the impact, a task it executed admirably. Upon impact, the crumple zone was compressed, but the cabin remained intact, despite the absence of an engine in the front. Bugatti Veron. The Bugatti Veron, ranked at number 3, has not undergone crash testing by the NHTSA or IIHS in the United States, nor by Euro NCAP in Europe. The reason for this omission is quite evident. The Veron's exorbitant cost makes it impractical to use multiple vehicles for traditional crash tests, given its $2 million price tag. Instead, Bugatti employs a unique approach. They use a single vehicle for each test, which the company subsequently meticulously repairs to pristine condition for additional testing in subsequent years. This strategy allows Bugatti to avoid the repetitive destruction of its high-priced cars. Koenigsegg Regera. The Koenigsegg Regera, ranked at number 2, faces a unique challenge when it comes to crash testing. Typically, to gather sufficient data for comprehensive safety ratings, an automaker would need to sacrifice approximately 12 cars for destructive testing. In essence, a dozen vehicles would be sent for destruction in pursuit of these ratings. However, for a niche automaker like Koenigsegg, a dozen cars represent nearly the entirety of their annual production, making such an approach financially impractical. Consequently, Koenigsegg takes a different approach. They use only one car for each test and subsequently repair it after every evaluation. Most of the damage typically occurs on the exterior panels, which are relatively less expensive to repair compared to the chassis and other critical components. Koenigsegg's primary focus is to ensure the chassis survives each test. Pagani HRA. The Pagani HRA, holding the number 1 spot, is not only visually captivating but also a marvel of engineering, boasting a V12 engine that produces an astonishing 791 horsepower. It's important to note that this car has not undergone crash testing by the IIHS, NHTSA, or Euro NCAP. Nevertheless, it's worth mentioning that Pagani is not obliged to subject the HRA to these tests. Interestingly, Pagani did conduct an unintentional real-world crash test with a HRA prototype during a test drive near Falterbach, Germany. In this incident, the company reported that the central monocoque of the HRA performed exceptionally well, ensuring that both the driver and passenger emerged unharmed. What an adrenaline-fueled journey that was! We've witnessed the unthinkable, explored the engineering genius behind these luxury car crash tests, and now it's time to park this thrilling episode in the garage. But before we go, I've got a few more luxurious tidbits for you. If you've enjoyed our exclusive look at the world of high-end car crash tests, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with your fellow luxury enthusiasts. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you never miss another jaw-dropping adventure with luxury idle tips. Once again, thank you for being a part of our luxurious journey. Until next time, keep living the high life, stay glamorous, and remember, you're the true luxury idols.